So the Jays out there today, they go out there and they split the series. 2 games apiece to the Los Angeles Angels, 7-6 in 10 innings. And guys, we look back to remember a little while ago we talked about the crazy stretch this team was going to be on. They swept the Nationals, they split against the Atlanta Braves, and they split against the LA Angels. I gotta say I'm impressed. The team, they fought. They went down 0-2 in the 4-game set, and they won the next 2. They now won 2 straight games, and as you've realized by now, we're back to normal. In my home, back in the normal place, and we're going to be here for quite a while. But great thing is, the Jays win, and Sam Gaviglio got the start today. I thought he was good early on, ran into some trouble though, only went 4 2/3, gave up 5 hits, 3 runs, didn't walk a batter, and struck out 5, but overall wasn't the greatest. And Joe Biagini comes out and throws an inning and a third, gave up 3 hits, but no runs, no walks, and a strikeout, so he's on a little bit of a scoreless inning streak now as Big Joe. He's in the bullpen. Maybe that does something for him. I don't know. Second 1-0 with a clean inning. Great thing. Great job there because of yesterday giving up the home run. Came out, threw out a clean inning there. John Axford came out, though, and gave up a run. It was not earned. Didn't give up a hit, so he only went a third of an inning. Aaron Loup came out and gave up a couple runs. Neither of them were earned. We'll get to why in a little bit. And he only went a third of an inning as well. But for the Blue Jays offense, they got on the board first. In back-to-back games now this has happened. Devin Travis was an opposite field 3-run shot, bringing in Smokey and Aledmys Diaz, his 5th home run of the year. He continues to swing the bat very, very well, and the Blue Jays continue to rip home runs. I mean, lately, all of their runs have been coming off the home run, and we'll take it. The Jays got a 3-0 lead early on. Bottom 4, however, Justin Upton hits a home run. Don't worry, it's only a 3-1 game. Bottom 5, though, Maldonado singles to center field. Simmons comes in to score. Then Kinsler singles to center field. Maldonado comes in to score, and we're tied. We're tied at 3 apiece. We think at the top of the 6th inning, though, Aledmys Diaz hits a solo shot, gets a pitch on the inner half, pulls it deep, and it's got barely makes it out of the yard, but it's gone in left field, and the Jays got the lead back 4-3. A couple batters later, Curtis Granderson rips a ball to center field, and it's gone. Jays get 2 home runs in the inning, and they got a 5-3 lead. This is great. And then we'll go to the top of the 8th inning, where Luke Maile hits a sacrifice fly, and the Blue Jays are on a roll. They got a great thing going right here. They got a 3-run lead. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning, and the defense falls apart. Couple errors, couple walks, and then a big hit from Maldonado, a 3-run double, and we're tied. Guys, it's the plays you have to make that kill you. This team today had 3 errors, and the reason why Axford had a run and Loup had 2 runs, and none of them were earned, was because of the fact that neither of them gave up a hit. Aaron Loup walked a guy, but otherwise, none of them those 3 runs were not earned. It's defense, guys. That cannot be happening. Good teams make the plays and do not let this happen to them. And now we're tied, putting them in a walk-off situation. Not what you want to see. But then we go to the top of the 10th inning. K-Money, Kendrys Morales, takes a 2-1 pitch and crushes it deep into the right field bleachers and gives the Jays the 7-6 lead. This is terrific. In the bottom of the 9th inning, though, Ryan Tepera comes out for an inning and a third. He had to clean up that mess in the 8th and then come out for the 9th, and he did his job, winning inning and a third, gave up 1 hit. I think that was the big hit, if I'm not mistaken. Also struck out a couple batters. There you go. Tepera didn't, if you give up the run, you don't really want that. But he does pick up the win. He's now 5-2. ERA drops to 2.54. If you're talking about trade chips, again, he's helping himself out here. And then you go to the bottom of the 10th inning. You got to find a guy to close this game out. Tyler Clippard comes out, gives up a hit, That's it, though. Clean inning, ball game. ERA for him drops to 3.13. Very, very good after that really shaky middle of the season. He really found himself as of late. His 4th save on the season, and the Blue Jays get the win 7-6. It's terrific. It's great. I don't know how it's happening, but I don't care. It's fun to talk about. And we're going to look at some positives, guys. We're going to look at the stats and see how people did. You know what I mean? Granderson was 2 for 5 in the game. Solarte was 2 for 5. Pierce was 1 for 5. He struck out a couple times, though. It's okay. Smokey was 3 for 4. That is great to see Justin Smoke get a few hits here. You know what I mean? And he also walked once and scored a run. Great job there. Diaz was 2 for 4 with 3 runs scored, and obviously the home run. Morales came in for a pinch hit at bat and hit a shot. I mean, you can't ask for anything more than that. He's done everything as we want. Travis was 1 for 5 with the home run, and his average, I think, dipped to 232. It was 2 for 34 before the game, but he gets the big 3-run shot to start off the ball game. Your relievers late do the job late, as in Tepera and Tyler Clippard. As much as Tepera probably gave up that big hit, you know what? It happens. The team found a way to win. And guys, before we wrap up this video and talk about the next... Actually, let's talk about the next series first. Because the Jays now head to Houston to take on the Astros. Look, it's great job splitting against the Angels. Great job splitting against the Braves. Now you got to take on the defending World Series champion, Houston Astros, who have been on an absolute tear over the last little while. They had a crazy winning streak going on. They've won their last 2 games. They're 8-2 in their last 10. They're 52-27. This might be a rough one. Game 1 of the series goes tomorrow as J.A Happ gets the mound against Justin Verlander. Justin Verlander has a season ERA of 1.6. That is nasty. 8-10 first pitch there at Minute Maid Park. I think it's called Minute Maid Park still. I'm just going to check that out. If it is still called that. I don't even know if I can. You guys can let me know. I haven't really focused on them whatsoever. Yeah, it is still Minute Maid Park. There you go. That's game 1 of the series. Game 2, you know what? Doesn't have anybody for the Blue Jays, and I'm not sure. Actually, Wednesday I don't think does either. Marco Estrada versus Dallas Keuchel is in the finale. If I'm not mistaken, it's either Tuesday or Wednesday, and they might move Estrada. I'm not exactly sure, but I heard a report today that Blue Jays prospect, lefty prospect that I was preaching about all last year, could be getting called to the big leagues. Ryan Borucki, the lefty, could be getting called to the big leagues either Tuesday or Wednesday. Bottom line, he's probably be facing Houston if he comes up here. Welcome to the big leagues, kid. I think he's 23 years old. I think he's like 6'3 or 6'4 or maybe 6'2. I don't know. Around that range. He's a left-handed pitcher. He burst onto the scene last year. Well, if it happens, I'm going to be jacked up. I can't wait to watch this kid pitch. He's a very exciting guy to watch. And he's part of this future for this team. And with guys like Garcia, guys with Sanchez on the DL, you need a guy to fill a spot. He might be that guy. He's been very good in Buffalo. ERA, I think it was just like 3.20 or something like that. He's been great down there in Houston. He could be pitching one of those games, and then the Jays have an off day Thursday. And I think after that 3-game set, they might need an off day before they welcome in the Detroit Tigers on the weekend series on Canada Day. And I'm going to try and get tickets to go down there to Canada Day with my girlfriend. That'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, you know what? The Blue Jays, they've done their job as of late. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect them to split against the Angels, split against the Braves. They sweep the Nats. It's been a great little stretch for the Blue Jays, but I mean, we never know what we're going to see from one day to the next. You're facing Justin Verlander in Game 1. I think Charlie Morton's going in Game 2 for the Houston Astros. Game 1 goes tomorrow night. All right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. You guys enjoyed this video, and you guys enjoyed the ending to this ball game today. Hit the like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below what you guys think of the game today. What do you think of the defense there late in the ball game? That cannot be happening. What are your guys' opinions on that? And we'll talk on the game as a whole, and possibly Ryan Borucki. We'll figure out how to say his name in a bit. I want to hear what you guys have to say about him. I know, Buffalo guy. You know I'm talking about. You've probably seen Ryan Borucki pitch all year long. What are your thoughts on him? If we see him with the Blue Jays on Tuesday or Wednesday, what are your thoughts on him? He's a great young pitcher for the team. I want to hear what you have to say about that. All right, and I will talk to you guys Tuesday podcast edition. So, a couple days from now, podcast edition. Link is in the description for the podcast channel and for the podcast itself on iTunes, guys. Go check that out down below. Also, Leafs edition. Tomorrow, I will be talking about the draft and my thoughts on the picks and all that great stuff. I'll be talking to you guys all about that, my opinions on that stuff. And that'll be tomorrow afternoon, maybe late afternoon-ish, 3, 4, or probably about 4 o'clock-ish. But we'll keep you guys posted on that, and we'll talk to you guys Jays edition tomorrow as they look for their 3rd straight victory. It is not going to be an easy series, of course, because you're facing the defending World Series champions and a very, very good Houston Astros ball club. Game 1 of the 3-game set goes tomorrow night. J.A Happ, Justin Verlander. 8:10 first pitch at Minute Maid Park. We'll have to wait and see what happens. We'll talk to you guys then.